Good afternoon. It's the evening of November 15th. We're finally back out. We haven't gotten out much. We hunted one last time after we killed our buck. And I want to say that was, October 27th? And then we hunted the one day here at the North Plot. And the Amish guys doing the select cut came walking through here and cut our hunt short. And we haven't been back out. So it's been 2 weeks since we've been out. So it feels good to be back out here. It is pretty warm though. It's 61. We got a really good west wind for this food plot, which is good. And this Pure Traction, guys, they have mowed it. They have mowed that food plot down. So pressure's not good. It's at 29.9. We got rain and thunderstorms coming in. Tomorrow it's going to substantially cool off. We'll probably hunt tomorrow if we don't get it done tonight. But we're still just trying to fill that doe tag. So we have 2 deer down. We're trying to do this before they start select cutting this side, so we can get the rest of our stands down. But beautiful evening, beautiful fall evening, overcast, windy. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a doe in here and finish up. So we'll see what happens. There's a truck parked right over yonder. They must be hunting on the opposite property. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I want to do a little rant. I don't do this often, and I don't. And it'll probably spark controversy. I'll probably lose subscribers and some other stuff and get some hate mail, but I'm okay with it. That's the beauty of social media, I suppose. You can state your opinion and people aren't going to agree with you. But, I do think Ohio should do away with baiting. Especially with what we saw this year, with the amount of EHD and CWD cases, and getting deer to congregate in one exact spot helps push those diseases. It does, because it's transferred deer to deer, and obviously if you have them close together congregating in the exact same spot, they're more likely to spread that disease. But two, you sit there and you flip through social media and you see so many guys posting pictures of their, especially bucks, but obviously deer in general. I call them CPDs, corn pile deer. They just sit over a pile of corn or apples or whatever they're using and kill deer. Guys, that's not hunting. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if it's legal or not. It's not hunting. It's called hunting, right? You hunt the animals. You find their trails. You find areas, whatever, food sources, whatever. But you don't pile a pile of bait 15, 20 yards away and just sit over it when you know eventually something's coming to it. That's not hunting. That's killing. So I don't know. It irritates me. I've seen so much of it lately where guys, whether they've posted it on videos or Facebook, or they're people that they bait, and you see them posting stuff and you're like, yet you want all these kudos for killing animals when you're just sitting over a bait pile. I get it's legal, but I sure hope Ohio doesn't make it, makes it illegal like a lot of the southern states because of the spread of CWD and EHD. I mean, I understand that, we're trying to control deer herds and stuff, but, there won't be many big bucks left when you have guys sitting over bait piles and killing, big 8s, big 10s, big 12s over a corn pile. You're just not going to have it. So that was my little rant for the day, and I'm sure it'll tick some people off, but I don't care. That's my opinion. It ain't hunting, so we'll get back to you. Alright, just want to do a quick little update. It's almost 4:30, so we have about an hour. And it's getting really dark. A lot of cloud cover moving in. But I was looking at the weather. We haven't seen anything. But I was looking at the weather. Man, we got some nasty stuff coming tomorrow. Rain, sleet, and wind gusts up to 45 miles an hour. So I would think they would move tonight, even though the pressure's low and it's warm. I would think they'd move, sensing that weather's going to come in. And like I said, I feel pretty good about the food plot, because at least there's still some green food here, because all the farms around here have cut all their crop, including this farm. The beans are gone, so it's like all the food they have left other than acorns that are on the ground. So, but just wanted to do a quick little update. Haven't seen anything yet, but we have about an hour left, so stay tuned. I just had 2 fawns come into the food plot. A little button buck and a fawn, a little doe. But no mama. Probably got about 20-25 minutes left, and that's about it, so we'll see. Hopefully something will come through here. They fed here for quite a while, so we'll see what happens, but stay tuned. Alright guys, back on the farm. It's the evening of November 16th. We sat here last night. We're at the north plot, and we had the 2 fawns come in here. It was a doe and a button buck. And they fed in this food plot for quite a while, probably half hour, and then finally left. But then we didn't see anything else. But it is cold. It's 41 degrees right now, but the real feel is 28. The wind is out of the west, slightly northwest, and we got flurries flying. The wind is strong, sustained winds of 22 miles an hour, gusts up to 47 miles an hour. It is cold. As you see, we're bundled up. It is cold. But I'm hoping the deer will move. Pressure's not good. It's 29.66, but it has risen from this morning. So, well, hopefully we'll get a mature doe, or at least maybe even a yearling or something to come into this food plot, so we can fill that last tag. So, I know guys are out catching crappies and stuff. I'd love to be out there doing that, but we got to fill the freezer, fill this last tag. We only have the weekend of Thanksgiving before our butcher's done for the year, so we want to fill this last tag. So food plot looks good. It's windy, it's cold, snow's flying. Well, we got flurries flying, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright guys, it's a little bit after 4. Probably still got about an hour, 20 minutes or so. Haven't seen anything. The wind has finally died down a little bit. It's still kicking, but it died here, but we had a lot of snow for a little bit. But it's finally calmed down a little bit to jump on here and give an update, but we haven't seen anything. So, Almost feels like it's gotten brighter out a little bit. It's still cloudy, but feels like clouds have thinned up a little bit, so maybe with that wind dying down, deer will get up and move a little bit more, so. But it is still pretty darn cool out, and the Steelers are winning, so that's important. So stay tuned. We just had a little 6-point come right under the stand. Now he walked away, and I think I saw those 2 fawns from last night. So we're going to be ready in case there's a doe with him. But he walked that way, and I saw 2 deer run by, and I think it was them fawns. They look smaller, so we're going to stay focused here in case the mom's with him this time. So, but the deer are moving. But the wind is starting to swirl around a little bit now. It's kind of like flip-flopping around, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get a doe in here. Guys, it was an eventful night. We had that buck come by 6-point, and then he chased out the 2 fawns, and then right at last light I had the fawn come right into the food plot again. But no does, no nothing else. I mean, we saw deer, and then there were a bunch of deer in the field when we walked out in the neighbor's field. So I mean, the deer are moving tonight. It's cold. My hand, this is the first time this season my hands are actually like cold, so but it was a good night in the woods. I enjoyed it, and the Steelers won, so that's a good thing. So, but I want to thank everybody for their support. Thanks for watching the videos. Please share and like the videos. If you're really enjoying the content, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. So thank you very much. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll catch you on the next adventure.